Hello, welcome back to Online Math Hub. We have this problem right here to solve. This is x power 5 is equal to x power 2. And so we want to find out the value of x to satisfy this equation over here. Okay, so of course we're going to be solving this. But just before we continue, if you are new to our channel, do what to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and also turn on the notification icon so that whenever we release new content, you actually get to know about it. Okay. And they haven't done that, let us now proceed. So the question is x power 5 is equal to x power 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is to bring x power 2 to the left hand side, and if I do that, I have x power 5 minus x power 2, and of course the right hand side becomes equal to 0. Okay, so next you can see that x power 2 is common, so I'm going to pull it out, x power 2. If I put it out here, x power 3 will be left. Because if I factorize x power 2 here, 1 will be left, and is also equal to 0. So here clearly you can see that using the 0 product rule, that x power 2 is equal to 0, which of course implies that x power 2, which is equal to 0. I can actually take the square root of both sides. Of course this is plus or minus. Okay, so let me put this equality right here, so that I now have that this first one, this will cancel this, and then x is equal to plus or minus the square root of 0 is 0. Okay, so secondly, this one, x power 3 minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so you can remember that if you have, let's say, a power 3 minus b power 3, this is actually going to give you a minus b, okay, and then bracket a power 2 plus ab plus b power 2. Okay, so I'm going to use this expansion here to actually expand this stuff I have over here. So which in this case my a is actually x, and then my b is 1. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to be having that this will change to x minus 1, okay, and then x squared minus x times 1 is actually x, okay, this is plus ab, and then plus x, 1 times 1 will give us 1. Of course it's still equal to 0, so which implies that from here x minus 1 is equal to 0, which of course implies that x is equal to 1. Or so I pick the second value right here, which is x squared plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so which I can use the formula method of solving a quadratic equation to solve this. And if I do that, of course you can see that a here is equal to 1, which is the coefficient of x squared, b is equal to 1, which is the coefficient of x, and then c is also equal to 1, which is a constant here. Okay, so of course our x from the formula is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. Okay, so this is what we have, and then we can just go ahead to make some substitution right here. Okay, so we have that our x is now going to be given us minus b, our b is 1, and then plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 1 squared, minus 4 times a is 1, and then times c, which is also 1, all divided by 2 times a. Okay, and of course this is going to be giving us minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 power 2 is 1 minus 4 times 1 times 1 will give us 4, all divided by 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, and of course this is equal to minus 1 plus or minus the square root of negative 3. Okay, so of course we can divide it by 2. Of course we can actually write this as a plus, or rather minus 1 plus or minus, we can split these as root minus 1, okay, multiply by root 3. Okay, and of course minus 1 here is I. Okay, so I now have that this is minus 1 plus or minus I root 3. Okay, divided by 2. Sorry, this is the order of these divided by 2. So we have divided by 2 right here. So which implies that finally my x4 here is minus 1 plus I root 3 divided by 2, or minus 1, okay, minus 1 minus I root 3 divided by 2. Okay, and of course if you remember, this is actually the omega, and then this one will give us omega, is actually omega squared. Okay, so which we are getting from here that the 5 values of x which we've gotten right here that will satisfy the question we are solving, that x1 here is actually equal to 0. Okay, and that is of course the first one we got right here, plus or negative 0, and then x2 is negative 0. Okay, and then of course x3 is equal to this one we got over here, s equal to 1, and then our x4 will give us this omega right here. Okay, and then this is x4, and finally s5 is going to give us omega squared. So these are the values of x that satisfy this question we are solving. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you just hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more updates, and make sure you share this video, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.